That's right, boys and girls. John Gruden here. Week 15 lot football, man. You got to love this. This is the semifinal weekend for the Lot Bowl. We're going to determine who's going to play for all the marbles next week. The excitement is palpable, man. Hey, on a personal note, I know you guys are thinking, John, what are you doing here, man? The NFL season isn't done yet. Aren't you the coach of the Raiders? Yeah, you know, man. I got a new sponsorship with Milk Ultra. Love beer, man. Corona left me to go with that hack Tony Romo, so now I got to get a new sponsorship. Senior management at the Raiders is talking about they want a coach who's not going to let go some of the best talent on the team. I don't know, man. Future's kind of uncertain for me, so I'm here at the Star Vegas studios doing a little promo for you guys for the lot semifinals. Man, who doesn't love this, man? I love football, man. This is huge. All right, let's get right down to it, man. Kitty against Mama. The Love Bowl, the Smith Bowl, whatever you want to call it, man. It is not going to be a happy household on Christmas there with the Smiths, man. I'll tell you what. Both of them trying to get to the lot championship game with a chance to win their first title in 18 years, man. This is big. I mean, you want to talk about scratching and clawing each other's eyes out? Man, glad I'm not in that household for Christmas this year, man. I tell you, it's going to be something special. You know what I mean? Anyway, man, Kitty needs a lot of help from the Patriots, man. She got Brady, she got Edelman, she got White. Those guys have got to come up big against Pittsburgh because other than that, she's got nothing. And she's been going in the wrong direction for a couple weeks. She kind of looks like the Raiders, man. You know, just kind of lost her mojo somewhere along the way, man. Just couldn't get any production out of her big-time players, you know what I mean, man? Yeah. So, Mama. Mama's stumbled on a little bit of the injury bug here, you know. Loss of the Charger running back there, you know, the big stud Melvin Gordon out there in L.A., man, it was a big setback. But you know what? If there's a team built to overcome adversity, man, it is Mama's boys. I'll tell you why. That Jared Goff, the Southern California kid, man, he's got a lot of moxie. Got a lot of moxie, like the way he controls the huddle when he's on the football field, man. He's got a lot of weapons at his disposal. He can spread it around. Got the best running back in football behind him. I think the kid's going to be just fine playing against the Philadelphia secondary that gives up points to everybody, man. Even the Raiders. We ran him up and down the field. Those DBs didn't have a chance. Of course, that was when I had Amari Cooper and before I traded him. But nonetheless, man, I look for Goff to do some crazy things this weekend. Moving on down, he's got Kamara. The guy's the most explosive player to come out of New Orleans in quite some time, man. I'll tell you what, he can run it. He can catch it. He scores with wild abandon. We love watching that guy play, man. He's a Gruden grinder for sure, you know what I'm saying? You move down, he's got Jackson filling in there for Melvin Gordon. Not the same type of player, but runs in the same system behind the same offensive line. Hoping for a little bit of production there, man. And you got Devontae Adams, the only guy in the Green Bay offensive attack that can catch the football with any regularity, man. So we like his production there. Going against Chicago, tough defense, but look for him to get his opportunities. Tyreek Hill, this is the linchpin, man. He's trying to go tonight. He's got a little bit of a heel injury going on there. Buck up, Tyreek. Mama needs you on the field. We need you on the field, man. That's the type of Gruden grinder that we want to see on Thursday Night Football, man. Got to come up, show up big. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games, Tyreek. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you got Travis Kelce, one of the best tight ends in the league, with Pat Mahomes slinging him the football. We'd love him to be productive this week. Elliott there in Philadelphia should have some opportunities. And then the Vikings D going against Tannehill and the Dolphins, man. Look for that to be a turnover fest for them. I don't know, man. I see this as kind of a one-sided event. I love Mama's boys. I love their depth. I love their matchups. I think Kitty's been going in the wrong direction. I don't think she's got the horses to keep up. I'm giving this one to Mama's boys as Mama moves on for a shot at the lot title. Let's move over to Hooley versus Shark. This is the Ohio State, Michigan of the lot, man. This is the Florida State, Florida, whatever you want to call it. Texas, Oklahoma, I don't care what your rivalry is. This is it in the lot. This is as good as it gets, man. This is Washington, Dallas. You know what I mean? This is as bad as you can hate the other guy on the other side of the field, and I love that, man. I love football. I love people who don't like each other. That's fun, man. That's fun football. Let's get right into it, man. Hooligans, man. He's got the golden arm at quarterback, Mahomes. He needs him to sling it a little bit Thursday night. Got to have him produce, man. Because other than that, he gets a little thin in some spots, you know. Jones could produce at Green Bay, but he's running against that stiff Chicago front seven, man, so don't expect a ton of production there. You know, you got Hopkins, the toe drag swag master, man. I'll tell you what, man, I love watching the highlights. That guy's got incredible body control. He's got great ball skills at the point of attack, going up and getting it at the point of the highest point, you know, locating the ball, securing the ball, getting his feet down, man. That guy's fun to watch, man. I'll tell you what. You got DJ Moore coming on in Carolina. Should be a shootout with New Orleans, man. DJ Moore could come up big for Hooley. We love that. Cook, maybe he's rounding into form at the right time. Runs into a Miami defense that can be run against, so Hooligans hoping for some good things there, man. Vinatieri against Dallas could be a field goal fest. Neither team really has much of an offense, so you know, Andrew Luck could throw some touchdowns. He's going to need him to kick some field goals, man, because he's going to need all the points he can get against that Land Shark team. So look for that to happen for Hooligan. And then the Bills, man, against Detroit. The Bills defense, circle the wagons. You know what I'm saying? Stafford, going to be under attack all day, man. The Bills can really bring some pressure. Look for them to create a couple turnovers, have some sacks. Hooligans got a good shot. Needs Pat Mahomes to be really special this week, man. Really special. Landshark, man, the guy's been getting it done with a solid lineup up and down, except for the quarterback position, man. Now he's got Dak Prescott in there. He sat crab legs this week, man. I love that, man. He's going with the new guy, the hot guy. Dak Prescott's been game managing the Cowboys to an 8-5 record to this point in the season. He's got Amari Cooper out there, man. You know, I heard that guy's a pretty good receiver. I wouldn't know. I let him go before he had a chance to show me what he could really do. So good for them out there in Dallas. He seems to be doing a good job. So look for Shark to get some double rainbow action out of Amari Cooper and Dak Prescott, man. That could be a special connection this weekend. It really could. Todd Gurley, nothing to say there, man. The guy is a beast. He's the best player in the NFL right now, and if I had him on my team, I'd trade him in a heartbeat. You know, that's just how I roll, man. I can't take that kind of talent and coach it. I need somebody I can get from the ground up, really mold him, really work him into something. Gurley's a polished product. He doesn't need John Gruden. He's good where he is. Christian McCaffrey, Run CMC. I like that name, man. I like Run DMC, man. I love that. We are the kings of rock. There is none higher. You know, all that stuff. Man, that's good stuff, man. Back in the day, I love that. So Christian McCaffrey been playing really good, man, for the Carolina Panthers. Look for him to get some opportunities against that New Orleans defense. Again, John Gruden expects this to be a shootout on Monday night, man, so look for a lot of points there. Adam Thielen, man, that Minnesota offense, they fired their coordinator this weekend. Might be a job opportunity for John next year. You never know. But they need to get back to throwing Adam Thielen the ball, and I know Landshark's going to be saying the same thing this weekend, so look for that as well. Sony Michel, man, going up against the Steelers in the flex position for Shark. We love Sony Michel, man. That guy is a running horse. He can do a little bit of everything. Belichick really likes that guy, man. He doesn't spend first-round picks on running backs unless he really likes them. So look for him to use him going down the stretch, man. That's going to be good. Crosby kicking against Chicago. We talked about this. Tough Chicago defense. Green Bay could stall out. A lot of opportunities for Crosby there, man. I love that in the kicker. And then Seattle, man, going against the hapless San Francisco 49ers. Hey, man, just cover George Kittle, man. That's all you got to do. That's all the 49ers are is George freaking Kittle, man. Spider through Y banana. You hear me? Just cover that guy. You'll be good to go, Seahawks. It's all good. Hey, man, listen. It's going to be one hell of a ball game. Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes, man. If they can ride that right arm to glory, man, it could be a big day for Hooligan, but I don't see it, man. I think they're going to go easy with the Chargers on Thursday night, man. I think Landshark's got a lot of good matchups. He's got a well-rounded lineup, man. I think he's prone to go to the championship game this year, man. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. Shark versus Mama for the Lot Bowl next week. Hey, man, if I get another reprieve from the Raiders, I might be back next week to call the championship game. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Remember, drink your Michelob Ultra. They're supporting John Gruden now that Corona went with that hack Romo. Don't worry about Corona, man. Nobody likes beaches anyway. Come drink Mick Ultra and watch some football, man. We love football, man. I love that, man. You guys have a good weekend. We'll talk to you later, man.